The San Francisco Giants dropped the opener of a three-game series to their division rival Arizona Diamondbacks by a final score of 5-1, and the Giants offense very much struggled in this one, guys. We were making an appearance against the Diamondbacks. Alex Young making his major league debut at the age of 25 at lefty. And if you know the Giants, their batters hitting, we have very much struggled in the past facing left-handers. And, Willie Mays always used to say the toughest pitcher that he ever faced was a guy that he didn't know. And in the Giants' case, they did not know Alex Young very well, and unfortunately, the story continued for the offense, struggling in this one, and really just not being able to get anything going. And it was unfortunate because Tyler Beede got the start for the Giants in this one, and Beede pitched definitely way better than deserving of a loss in this one. He went 5 1/3 innings, guys, in this one. And the thing with Beede is it's always been about if he can harness his control of his stuff. He has very excellent stuff, very, big time, big league stuff that can get big league hitters out. And if he can just control that and avoid, the walks building up on him and, innings kind of getting away from him, then really, the ceiling is the limit on Tyler Beede. He is, very young, and, the Giants are expecting big things out of him. They used a first-round draft pick on Tyler Beede. I believe it was back in 2014, coming out of Vanderbilt. So, this is a pick that, the Giants feel very strong and confident in. And, I love what we've seen out of Beede this year. And I still think as he's continuing to get better and better, hopefully he will make those adjustments needed from start to start. And, really the consistency will come all in due time. So to get more into his outing, guys, through 5 1/3, gave up 4 hits, allowed 2 earned runs, had 3 walks allowed, and gave up 1 home run to Nick Ahmed, who, he has been making some big-time adjustments. I mean, Nick Ahmed used to be a player from the Diamondbacks that we would see, and, he would be an easy out. And now he has turned into a very nice player over there for Arizona. So, sometimes you got to give credit where credit is due. Beede's ERA now is 6.45 on the season. Again, Giants offense really struggling in this one, not able to get much of anything going against Alex Young making his major league debut. He stifled the Giants. They only had 3 hits in the ball game, and he went 5 innings, Alex Young, giving up 3 hits, 1 earned run to the Giants, 1 walk, struck out 5 batters, and gave up 1 home run. So Alex Young, very impressive. And what's even more crazy is that down in AAA, he had like a 6 ERA or something like that. So he really wasn't getting a whole lot of people out. And I believe it is a more hitter-friendly ballpark down there in that Pacific Coast League. But nevertheless, still, 6 ERA in AAA. And you mean to tell me the Giants cannot hit this guy? So, just disappointing in that. But again, we've seen the Giants offense. It's very hard to really trust them that, hey, they're going to come through today or consistently. But, again, we've been able to kind of build some consistency a little bit month by month. Again, the batting average has gone up. Runners in scoring position, batting average. A lot of these offensive categories in hitting have been steadily climbing as we have gone from April to May and into June, guys. So the dog days of summer. Giants trying to make a run right now. We trying to get to the playoffs. For Bruce Bochy's last year, guys, we trying to make it a year for him to remember. The scoring in this one got started for the Diamondbacks in the top of the 4th inning when Christian Walker knocked in the first run in a situational at-bat. They had a runner at third, less than 2 outs. He was able to get the ground ball needed to score the run, and so give credit to Arizona. They went up 1-0 at that point. Now, in the bottom of the 4th inning, guys, Brandon Belt, one of the Ballot brothers, if you remember, trying to punch, Hunter Pence to the All-Star game last year, which big shouts out to Hunter Pence for making it to the All-Star game this year. It has been absolutely phenomenal to see the emergence of him playing for the Rangers. So way to go, Hunter Pence. But again, Brandon Belt hits 10th home run, guys, of the season. And Brandon Belt could potentially be on pace to have a 20 home run season. That is what us Giants fans have been waiting to see from Belt really over the years. But he has never really been able to get to that point due to injuries. And again, just some freak accidents that unfortunately have taken place over the years that have inhibited him from being able to accomplish this goal. But could this be the year that we see Brandon Belt in 20 home run category, guys? I think it could be the year, knock on wood, that he stays healthy. Now, in the top of the 5th inning, like I was saying, Nick Ahmed has been having a excellent year and really impressive, being that in the past he used to be an automatic out when the Giants would face him, but now he's a dangerous at bat, and you definitely want to make quality at pitches when he's in the batter's box. And in the top of the 5th inning, guys, he went deep off of Tyler Beede to give the D-backs a 2-1 lead at that point. Now, in the top of the 7th inning, Carson Kelly hits a 2-run home run. That makes the score 4-1. And in the top of the 9th inning, Eduardo Escobar hits an RBI single to make it 5-1. So again, the offense did not show up tonight. We only got 3 hits. Scored the 1 run on the Brandon Belt home run, but things really need to turn around with the offense. Again, it's just been up and down inconsistency, but the Giants really need to find consistent quality at bats. And out of the outfield, we've been seeing way better at bats, and now it's going to be a good problem to have for Bruce Bochy. And what that is everyone's swinging the bat pretty well now in the outfield. So, I mean, there's definitely a lot more options that you can go with. Because, you got Mike Yastrzemski, who, he kind of needs to turn it up a little because, he's hitting like 230, I think. But still, he's got 5 home runs. And then you have Tyler Austin, who's been having some big time at bats. And then we traded for Alex Dickerson and called him up from AAA. I mean, look what Dickerson has been doing. He's got like 10 or 11 RBIs already. I mean, this guy is going to play, and he is still young at 29. So he still can get the job done for the Giants. So, I mean, filtering out the outfielders now, it is going to be interesting to see what names we start seeing that Bruce Bochy pencils into the lineup every day. As we know, Bochy, he loves to manage his lineup, loves to sometimes give guys days off when needed, and, really the best of managers that you can ask for. So to get into the pitching side for your San Francisco Giants, out of the bullpen in this one, Reyes Maranta pitched. He went 2/3 of an inning, got 2 strikeouts, and lowered his season ERA down to 2.62. So Maranta having a fabulous season. Now Trevor Gott, he came in after him, followed up 1 inning pitched, gave up 1 hit, gave up 1 walk, gave up a home run. So that was the Carson Kelly 2-run bomb that we were talking about earlier, and that rose Gott's ERA to 4.09. So a couple bad outings for Trevor Gott, but again, he's been having a solid season. So look for him to turn, whittle down that ERA back into the 3s, maybe 2s before the end of the season. It's just been awesome. We got him off waivers from the Washington Nationals, and our pitching coach, Kurt Young, was able to work with them to be able to get him to a point where he can consistently repeat that arm motion and to, get on that correct plane for himself to feel, at his best pitching. And so following Trevor Gott, Mark Melancon came in, guys. He pitched an inning. He gave up 1 hit and lowered his season ERA to 3.48 on the year. Melancon having a good year, and, the big thing for Melancon is that he is healthy. That's been an Achilles heel for him. Never has been able... Well, really, the first couple years of the Giants has been off the field a lot due to injuries. So good to see him healthy this year and really pitching at his best. And Derek Rodriguez came in after him, guys. Derek Rodriguez, another name that has been turning things around. And I think very much he could solidify his spot back into the rotation because of how well he has been pitching. He's been able to gain his confidence back now, pitching out of the bullpen. And this one, he went an inning, gave up 2 hits, allowed 1 earned run, 1 strikeout. He has a season ERA of 4.85. So that used to be in the high sixes for Rodriguez. So he had whittled it down to like 4.7. Obviously, with the run given up today, 4.85. But again, Rodriguez is a strong candidate for the Giants to be a mainstay in that starting rotation and really to solidify some depth when we go deep and make a run, guys, into October. And we want to get there sooner rather than later. Hopefully it happens this year. I'll be psyched because Bochy's last year. We got to make it happen for Bruce Bochy. As we look ahead to the future, to the San Francisco Giants' next game in the series, the Giants are going to be sending rookie right-hander Shaun Anderson to the mound. Oh man, every time he pitches, I get super excited. It's almost like back in the day, if you remember, when Tim Lincecum would start every fifth day. I have good memories of that from my childhood, like back in middle school. I just remember being euphoric when Tim Lincecum would pitch, and that was in those early days when the Giants were struggling and were not winning a whole lot of games. But every fifth day, Tim Lincecum, he gave you a new kind of hope. He gave you a new kind of excitement that you had, that it wasn't just another Giants game that day. And so Shaun Anderson, he's been bringing that same type of energy, having a really good rookie year. So look for him to continue to build off of that. He is going to be opposing the D-backs Merrill Kelly, the 30-year-old pitcher. So that'll be a good battle. So guys, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to smash that like button. I very much appreciate the feedback from you guys. Very much helps support the channel. Comment down below. I would love to hear your opinion and your perspective on all things San Francisco Giants. What are your guys' thoughts following the game tonight? And what do you think needs to happen? Turn around with the offense. Who should be getting the at-bats in the outfield for the Giants? Alex Dickerson, believe he had the night off tonight, but he's been swinging a hot bat. Should he be starting every day right now? And how is Bruce Bochy going to manage filtering out all of these guys that we got in the outfield? Because, again, I think we have a lot more candidates available who, you know, potentially have been showcasing a lot of big-time talent that they can solidify an everyday spot out of the outfield in that lineup. So love to hear what you guys think about that. Also, what do you think is going to happen with Madison Bumgarner? The news that we have been waiting also long now for it to finally break, that domino to fall. Do you guys think it's going to happen? Do you think we will hold on to him? Which, again, that is what I hope the Giants do. I hope that he stays a Giant for the long time future. And also, you know, I want him to play his whole career with the Giants, hopefully, just like Matt Cain was able to do, and hopefully Buster Posey can do that also. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if we make any trades with our relievers. So cannot wait to see what's going to happen, guys. So until next time, I will see you again. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.